Hello. He's going just every time. How are y'all?
B squared.
Happy Saturday.
B squared.
He's doing a lot today. I hope y'all had a wonderful week. Did you have a good week?
Stressful week.
Why was your week stressful?
End of the month, so work was a little stressful.
Well,
a lot stressful.
But you didn't have to do OT today, so that's...
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not OT if they say paying you overtime. It's just more work. It's a difference.
Well, when I said overtime, I just meant like outside your schedule.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what I like to say overtime is. Overtime is when you get paid more. I was working for free yesterday after 5 o'clock.
Oh, well, you would have been working for free again today.
True.
So I'm just saying, be thankful.
I'm thankful I don't have to be there today, but I got things to do, so.
Well, I had a good week. Thanks for asking.
I just answered your question. Did you have a good week?
I had a good week.
You failed some more tests?
I didn't fail any more tests because I didn't have any tests. But Ben, I think last week said that I failed some tests, and so I did. I failed quite a few tests. So I will be having surgery in a couple of months. I did not study. That's why I failed. And drew my blood.
Kids, listen up there. You got a test. You need to study before your test. Moral of the story.
Let me tell y'all. So, a little bit of TMI, but I was having cramping in between periods, and I told this one right here, it feels like what people on TV look like when they having contractions.
That's not gonna go over well.
Now, I know some people gonna be upset because I have 2 kids that don't know what contractions feel like. Look, my Lord, He gave me favor. I ain't feel nothing. I didn't know what a contraction felt like. Oh, but I do now. Because what I was feeling wasn't right. So, Ben said, you need to get to a doctor. And I obeyed after a while. I said after a while now, don't do it. We ain't gonna do this on today. I went to the doctor. They drew some blood. I did an ultrasound, which was really weird to do an ultrasound and no baby. I was happy with no baby. Let's get that straight. But I failed that too. So, fast forward, ovarian cysts and fibroids that need to come out. So, we'll be getting that done in October. Evicting some folks so that my pain can stop. Because I was like, oh, said, babe, I'm glad I didn't have this during birth. This ain't right. I know when I'm practicing my breathing like Lamaze taught me, that it was too painful. I think I have a high pain tolerance, don't you?
Yes, you do.
So when I didn't, it was not okay. So y'all pray for your girl. It's gonna be a little outpatient, whatnot, and hey.
I think I need to take 3 days off.
For what?
For your pain and suffering.
For my pain and suffering. What if I'm gonna be in more pain and suffering with you home?
No, you can go work.
I can't go to work while I'm
you said outpatient.
Yeah, that means that I don't have to stay in a hospital.
Okay, so
but
you go.
She won't release me to work until next week.
You think you take a little mini vacation?
I am gonna use my vacation because I'm almost maxed out again.
So I was like, I think you need somebody to be a caregiver.
Maybe for day 1 or 2, but 3 and 4, you can go on back to work.
I didn't say 3. I said 3. I mean 4. I said 3 days.
No, I'm gonna be off for at least 4 days.
Okay,
so when I'm saying 1 and 2, you can be home.
You need supervision.
And then 3 and 4, you can go on. I apparently I'm supposed to be able to make it up these stairs, and then I probably won't go back down the stairs for
you can need somebody to help you out in case somebody comes ring the doorbell or something.
I give a damn on what somebody ring the doorbell. I don't answer it now.
Super.
Don't ring my doorbell. If I don't know you coming, I'm gonna look at you on my ring.com, and guess what I'm gonna say?
Oh my God. Look who's calling me.
Oh my gosh.
Do I stop the video? But he's calling me.
Anyway, God bless the phone for ringing. And unfortunately, it's during taping time. You can speak with him while you're getting the oil change. Amen. See, it's gone. Uh, so that's what I found out this week. And so I had to let my manager know I don't know the dates yet or anything like that, but I'm gonna have to take a week off. She was like, whatever you want. I love my boss. She's amazing. Why are you writing on my table?
I'm not writing.
What else do you have going on?
What I got going on?
Yeah. What else went on besides work this week?
This past week, that's about it.
This past week that just passed.
Yeah. Work, like I said, it was kind of stressful because I got me doing a special project, and we're getting, like I said, end of the month is always busy, so it was a lot going on at work.
Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. Yesterday, so in addition to all this other stuff, I had...
Bring something to me on camera.
No, you was there.
Oh.
So I said, I was laying down and I felt something hard. And so I decided I was going to impromptu do a self-breast exam. This nut bucket right here going to look at me and say, let me find out you sick. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let me find out you sick. It's okay to be sick, but you can't be sick. I said, what is the double sick? What is that?
The double sick, it's I don't know, but you better not be double. You better not be sick. That's all I'm saying.
I was fine. I was just making sure
we can deal with sick.
That everything that was in there was supposed to be in there because I had felt a little hard. And I was like, what's that?
Listen.
Just a little milk duck.
First off, they say you're supposed to do those exams in the shower.
They said that's the best place to do it.
You're not supposed to be popping your thing out and then put it all in the air, and then I'm looking at you like, what we doing? I thought we was watching television. I thought we were pulling things out.
Oh, y'all pray for my husband. Y'all pray for me for dealing with my husband.
I'm just saying. Again, we can deal with sick, but sick.
What is sick? You haven't defined that for me.
Sick means you got to get on the prayer line and get people to call in and pray for you.
I need to be on the prayer line now.
I'm just saying, that's different.
Outpatient sometimes turn into something else.
I understand, but I'm just saying, you sick, you got to get on the prayer list.
Anyway, so we were watching TV. I think we were watching Married at First Sight, or we were watching Ring On. Which one you want to start with?
Married at First Sight can be fast.
Yep. So Married at First Sight, 3 out of 5 of the couples got married. They were all beautiful weddings. The only one that I question is that last one with Mirla and Gil, yes, because they at the altar. First of all, she didn't want a bald man. Gil is clearly bald, but she still was attracted. But then they started talking about her giving back, and then said she'll wear designer to the function, and he kind of was like, So then he said he had a dog, and she was like, he don't drool, do he? Well, it's a dog, of course it drools. Like, what are you talking about?
Here's the thing that. Just like they revealed last week with them, or with her, it switched from when they were picking her, who she was, then it switched to something else when she got this whole label type thing about her.
Which we knew she was a shopaholic.
Right. But then it switched from that to where you could see why they matched him because they're in community involvement. He's a firefighter, so he wants to give back, and they're both Latin. So you can see where they connected in those aspects. However, they're definitely different on what they wanted.
Yeah.
He didn't want nobody that
high maintenance,
and she is high maintenance.
She is.
So
I think they're hoping that they will balance each other out and they'll find some common ground. They always have that hope, but
right. Then they also had that. They had that. The thought that the experts thought that they'll be sexually attracted and just be.
Yeah, she wouldn't even kiss him.
And she was like, nope. She said one thing to Dr. Pepper, and they was thought, oh yeah, she's very high sex drive. But then when she got with that man before that, she was like, absolutely not.
She was like, I'm not kissing him. He's like, he's a stranger. He's like, but that's your husband. But I think that if they're able to get over that, then I think that they would be okay. And he making that face because the phone call is running again. But they are going to have to wait just a little bit. God bless you. But the one that I loved and I was excited for is Michaela and Zach.
Didn't they have their wedding last week though?
No, that was Bow and Johnny.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Bow and Johnny was cute too. But
Yeah.
I love, like, rewound twice, maybe 3 times. Because their first look was amazing. She is so freaking beautiful and confident that she halfway down the aisle going, "You are gorgeous." And then she looked him up and down, was like, "Okay." She said she was thanking all the producers. Oh, so I watched the Unfiltered. So she said she was thanking the producers, like, "I didn't know y'all was going to do me like this." I said, now that is very cute.
I like them together, but I have a fear that she's too, not bubbly, but it's something about her that at some point is going to get annoying. And I don't know if she's kind of outgoing. She's kind of.
I think she'll pull him out of his shell though, just a little bit. But he not gonna ever meet her in the bubbly section. That's not his judge. It's always one that's more subdued than the other. Like sometimes you can be a lot, and then I have to take a back seat and be quiet. And then sometimes I can be a lot and you just chill. See, you almost was offended until I did the reverse, huh? I'm just saying, so we balance each other out.
But
like when I'm going raw and I'm on 10.
She's always like that.
But if I'm on 10, I'm angry, you're not like that.
Oh, when you're angry, I don't say a word. Men. Husbands, I should say, because just men, you gotta be a husbands. When they get rah, just sit there.
I'm not talking about rah with you, but about anything.
When they get rah, just sit there.
Rude. But when she was on the Unfiltered, she was still smitten. And she was still talking about, she was like, we are just literally smitten on each other. So they played back before they walked down the aisle when he, had that whole emotional breakdown. And he was like, "I don't care. It's just me and my wife." And he crying. She teared up and she had to get a tissue. She was like, "That's beautiful. Like, it's beautiful to know that he was on the same page and he was, wanting this and da-da-da." So I'm excited for them. I'm hopeful that they'll turn out to be like a Vinny and Brianna, or what's the other one? You are so nosy.
My mama sent me a message.
What's the other one? In New Orleans. You just not gonna think of it, huh? Woody and Armani.
But her personality is
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But her smile makes you get over it.
She's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, and
I think he's a stand-up guy. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope they make it.
I don't think that Gil and Mila are doing well. You have to watch the Unfiltered. She was stone cold face, and they was like, "We're gonna watch your wedding." She was like, "Hopefully not mine." I was like, "Oh, you didn't like your wedding?" I'm like, "We just at the wedding."
She's a lot.
Jamie Otis had asked her like, "Do you feel like you'll be able to warm up?" And she was like, "We had a good conversation." She was like, not giving a lot.
But that's the thing. Like, that was her initially, until they actually got her on the show, and then she kind of switched and was like, "I want this," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, what's the reserved lady?"
No, when not reserved, she was cold faced. She was being that bitch. And she was like, yeah. She said, "I asked for somebody who wasn't bald," and something else she asked for that she didn't get. And she was like, "Where's Pastor Cal?" She was like, "I'm just kidding." I'm like, "No, Helfer. Like, that's a good man. What are you talking about?"
He's a good guy, I think, too. And he didn't ask for a lot. He just wanted some peace in his life. Mm-hmm. He wanted a woman, he wanted peace. But I don't think that she's going to give him peace.
No.
That last couple. I love Brett.
I do too, but we're gonna see what their interaction are because they have their wedding next week. But Brett is beautiful inside and out, and she has that beautiful red hair. I just keep talking about her hair. I love her hair color.
And she seems like her personality is real chill. I wouldn't say real chill, but like outgoing chill, type thing, to where just go with the flow and would be the life of not like for the party, but
she looks like she's one of the people that be like, I'm a hugger, come on, bring it in.
You know, when you have a situation, you get around her, you can't be just down because she just got a good personality and a good kind of vibe about her. But I think that her husband's going to be kind of like,
he's going to be too chill.
Wow. I'm going to forget it. Can't even remember his name right now. Moving on. What's the other couple?
What's that man's name?
It'll make a difference. We'll figure it out next week.
Oh my God. Jose and you said Maria last time. That's not her name.
I did not say that on camera, but thank you.
What's her name? No, because now I can't remember her name because I don't like them either.
I don't
like her. He a little cuckoo for Cocoa.
He's cuckoo. He's too cut and strict, and
he got his whole budget on a whiteboard in the dining room.
They're not gonna make it either because she likes to enjoy herself.
I just want to find a dentist just to file her teeth across.
Okay. All right, we gonna move on from that show because that was not nice. Because his beard is not good either. Moving on to the other show.
I shouldn't have said that, but every time I look at her, I'm like, oh my God. She made me look in the mirror and be like, is my teeth like that? Okay. Anyway. And then I just want to scrub her face too. Because even when she put makeup on and got them little dents on. No. Okay. I shouldn't talk about people. Lord forgive me. So, we also was watching Put a Ring on It. We kind of fell asleep. I don't know who fell asleep first. Anyway. we won't say.
Okay.
But we ended up watching it this morning and had to run to this camera because of how it ended and the preview for next week. So
start with Eric and Jasmine.
That is not her name. I don't remember it. Oh.
Cute girl with the big ears.
What's her name? Let me see the computer. Anyway, so Put a Ring on It. We tell you all every week. We tell you all every week about Put a Ring on It. It's a couple who's been together a long time, contemplating whether they should get married or not, or do away with the relationship. My question, if it's a question, probably don't. Anyway, so the three couples, Eric and the young lady that we can't remember her name, that being called Jasmine. Jasmine went on a date. Is it a second date?
Yes.
Second date with a guy. You know what? We don't know these names. It's just not happening. And he basically told her that he's having feelings for her.
Which was stupid and weird. You cannot have feelings for somebody, first off, that already is involved with somebody else, and you only went on 2 dates with this person. There's no way in the world you got feelings with this person. You can say, I like hanging out with you. These 2 times have been great, but you don't have feelings for her.
Well, you don't know. Clearly, we know at this point that you don't know what kind of conversation they're having outside the dates that we're seeing.
Even that, that's true. Even that, there's still a lot to say I got feelings. Because you can do a lot. Did
he say he was starting to have feelings for her?
No, he said I got feelings for you.
Okay. And she was flattered.
And so she was also turned off by it.
She was. But because Eric decided to go on a second date with his girl, which she was a pretty girl. She was from Panama. Mm-hmm. And they played volleyball. And men are attracted to accent. He don't even know what she said. He don't know what she was talking about. He was just like, ooh.
She was very beautiful.
She is very beautiful.
She had a very nice body.
Mm-hmm.
They both had kids at the same age.
Mm-hmm.
And she had been married. I think that outside of her appearance, I think she was a better fit for him because he seems older than his girlfriend.
The bald spot in the back of his head says that.
It's in the front of his head, but
it goes from right here to right here. I'm gonna be better in August.
He's a former football player, and his helmet messes his head up.
I'm gonna be a better person in August.
So,
okay.
she's a better fit because they've been through something. She's been married, got a divorce, got a kid, raising her kid, been in Atlanta for the time that she's been there. Mm-hmm. So to me, I feel like she had more conversation, more to talk about because she's doing more. The other girl's just a model and look good. She ain't lived through nothing.
Is that what she do for a living? Because I asked you before.
Yeah.
And you said she a stay-at-home mom. Now she a model?
She's beautiful.
Did you make that up?
I don't know that she models in full time, but she has her shot glasses in that preview. But
because
don't look it up. Don't worry about that. That's neither here nor there.
Because that was funny.
Listen.
So before we go to the preview, I know I said before we go to the preview, we're gonna go to the next couple.
Did I even get to say my statement?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying that the girl he went on a date with seemed like a better fit. He always talks about how he talks to his girlfriend and she got nothing to say. Basically, she's no depth to her. So when he has these other dates, he's getting to talk to these people and they are talking. Mm-hmm. The girl that he was on a date with this last time,
Jessica, that was bothering my soul. Go ahead.
The girl he was on a date with this last time, again, she was a little more aged, she's a little more reserved. She got a little more about her, and she was beautiful and had a good body.
She had more substance, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was more attractive to him. I can see him going down that path, but his major issue with him and his girlfriend is that they don't communicate well, and he wants to grill her about stuff, and then, like I'll get to that later on about the doctor.
He wants to grill her because they've already had the whole infidelity issue.
Right. But that's not even the major issue.
Okay.
In my opinion.
So, next is LaRonna and Jay. Mm-hmm. Jay went out on a date with a young lady who was beautiful as well.
Beautiful.
She was...
let me pause for a second with this one. So, the Jasmine, what's her name?
Jessica,
Jasmine, whatever.
Jessica and Eric.
Jessica is beautiful. The girl Eric went out with was beautiful. But there's a different type of beauty that they have than what this girl that Jay went out with. This woman
she oozed.
Natural, and
she was a model.
She was a model, and it just was her aura was beautiful. I don't even talk like that.
I was like, when you start looking at people's aura,
it was she just was gorgeous deeply. The other girls, they have body and everything to go with their good looks in their face. But she just had the complete package without even doing anything.
You good? You want me to hook you up on a date with her?
I will stab you. Oh, Pat, he calling you too.
That's your mama. Riley, call mama and let her know we taping.
All right, let's go. To the next
anyway, so Rhonda. First of all, thank you. Anyway, so they were doing yoga, which sometimes, ladies, we have to take these men out of their comfort zone so that they can be able to look into our eyes and enjoy something new.
Hat gang.
Hat gang. Well, I got a hat because, today is hair day.
We will have to pause this and come back.
No. Today is hair day.
You said no to...
And...
You just...
Stop. Today is hair day. And I was going to try to put a scarf on, but it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. So, hat it is. I borrowed one from my baby. She said, giving zoo today. And then Ben decided he was going to be like me and put on a hat. Can you not shake the ice so people can hear my speaking? Thank you. Anyway, so Jay went on this date. It's a beautiful girl. They did yoga and they were able to put their feet together. Like old school, like you playing with the ball or whatever. You put your feet together, you pull, whatever. So they was able to do that and they were able to kind of get that conversation together. Anyway, he didn't want to go on another date with her. I think the man is so terrified to cheat on his girl because he's always cheated before. So it's weird. It's just he just stops himself. Like, no, I choose LaRonda. Well, what happens when LaRonda don't choose you? Then what you gonna do? He gonna throw up again.
Before I say this, I'm gonna say this about LaRonda first. We can talk about her yet.
Okay.
I believe that she had her legs covered up today.
So you were able to focus?
She had her feet out though. On her date, she had her feet out.
These girls can't do nothing right for men.
Their feet was looking good too. Listen, she went on a date with a guy that was more her style and speed. But he was older. It's only issue
he was
that
very
he had.
Mature.
Right. And
now,
he had something. He had some layers to him, I believe.
Yes. And he was confident.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is women date older men because they're more confident, they're experienced, they have that swag about them that men our age just ain't gonna be able to do.
He had a mortgage.
Hello. He has responsibilities.
Jay
he has a kid.
Artist.
He is struggling to find himself and his career.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot. Sometimes that we with men that are trying to find themselves, it's hard to deal with that because then we're building a man. And then sometimes you build that man and then he go on about his business.
I think he needs to be by himself to get himself together because he has some issues with the whole worried about. There's no way in the world. I mean, you go and sign up for this show. Either you shouldn't sign up for it or he has an issue with worried about cheating. Even if you cheated in the past, you don't go into a situation about, oh, I could cheat with this person. Who does that?
Right.
Like, if you're going out with these people just to go out to try to challenge yourself, then go out and do that. Enjoy yourself. Get to know these people. Don't be sitting and thinking, like, I can't do that again because she got some qualities I like. Now, I've seen all these beautiful women on this show. If I see them in person, don't mean like I'm going to leave my wife for them because of the fact they're beautiful. They're just beautiful.
And it's okay for you to have a conversation with someone of the opposite sex and nothing happened.
Right. He's too worried about the fact of catching a feeling because of the fact that he had one conversation with somebody that got a common goal.
Maybe he's like Jessica's date. After a couple dates, he would be having feelings.
And I call BS on that.
Oh.
I mean, I get the whole immediate attraction or whatever. That's fine. But to me, I think that it takes a lot to catch real, true feelings
what do you think is a time frame for a catch of feelings?
I mean, I don't think there's a time frame on it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's after 6 weeks, you can catch it faster than that. It's just that you have to have a lot go on and share and be able to open up a lot. And I don't think most people are open up enough to be catching feelings.
Well, we're only seeing a glimpse on TV too.
They
have to go through 3 people's a day, or more than 3, almost 6 people's dates in an hour.
That's true. And then the other thing I want to add is that this is the second season of the show. Mm-hmm. And the first season, I'm like the doctor, she sees people up in these situations or whatever. She's just there for the show. But then this last episode, and this whole season, she been dropping some gems.
Baby.
And she been saying some stuff. And I be like, oh my God, you're real. Like,
when she says she a certified relationship expert, she is. I give that to her. Breaking them
up and breaking them down and putting in stuff.
She giving gems that we can use.
I was like, wow.
I was like, okay, all right.
She the truth. Dr. Nicole.
Maybe Dr. Nicole have been to treat me better.
Or not. Moving on.
Just kidding.
Get to the big one.
So, Alexia and Darren. Y'all, now this is the one that has been irritating my soul for the whole season. Okay? So, they've been together for 14 years, on and off. He'd had 3 babies on her in the midst of them on and off. Okay? Y'all know you want me to say that part. But she feels some type of way because he ain't gave her no kids. You dropping your seed in everybody else, mm-hmm. But I can't get you to settle down, come here and give me my baby.
And what did she
marry me. What's she doing?
She gave up her career.
Oh, she left her. She was in the WNBA. Mm-hmm. Overseas NBA. What's that? She was in a BA. She played basketball overseas, and so this is the time when they were breaking up, apparently, and then he was making babies. So she was like, maybe if I come back and, go ahead and retire, then I can get this on track. And like Nicole was like, so you came back to fix it. Yes. Women, we cannot fix everything. Everything ain't for us to fix. It ain't always about us. Sometimes these folks got to get it together on their own. What's
Keep talking.
What's wrong? Men got to get it together. Okay. Anyway, so she quit her career. He's a rapper. I forgot what group.
Field Mob.
All right. Whatever. So she came back and that didn't work. That they just going around in circles. Make up to break up is what I call it. Anyway, so she was supposed to go out on a second date with that guy that she went to when she beat him in basketball, blah, blah, blah. So she went out on a date. I didn't think that she was interested really in the date. But Ben said he thinks she was.
I think she was because it was something different. I think she was still mad at the time, and I think that she really tried to open up. Did she go on another date with him? Mm-hmm. I think that
that's
she
when
did
they
like
sat
him.
down. He said he saw her outside of the basketball, and he was like, "She's beautiful," and da da da.
So another date, I think, in the next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she said she would.
It's number 3 for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she is trying. Yeah, because she said she wanted to open up and get to know him more.
Yeah. I was very pleased with the fact that she refused to talk too much about her man. Because I don't understand why they keep telling these people about this is what my man's not doing right, this is what's wrong in our relationship. Don't talk about that. Get to know that person like you're on a real date. You don't go on a real date and talk about your ex. Because otherwise that's a turnoff, right? Mm-hmm. Like, even though you know we're in this space because you're on the show.
And you say ex, so they're actually currents.
No, I'm saying in real life.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they be talking about a current. Like, that's like the guy catching feelings. How you catch feelings if somebody is currently with somebody else?
Because it ain't currently going well because you're on a date with me.
That's very true.
I mean, he's shooting his shot. What? Okay. You touching my hip again? Look.
I'm talking to the people.
Look, y'all. Anyway, I'm glad you got to go take the car for an oil change because you be trying stuff. Anyway, so what?
Come on, turn it out.
So what time running out for what?
Oil changes at 11:45. Still gotta get ready. Let's go.
Y'all see how he be trying to rush me and carrying on? Now when he talk, he want to go talk. Anyway, so she went and had that genuine connection a little bit with him. The doctor had asked Darian to take Alexia on a date. So she paused his dating Kai, even though he said he didn't want to date her. But it was kind of because Alexia had told him to last week. So she told him, pause, let's look at you, and then let you go out on a date with Alexia. So at first, they ended the show last week with Alexia saying, no, I'm not going on a date with you. That's like me telling my husband, absolutely not. Don't take me out. I'm going to go out with somebody else. What? No, thank you.
Because she said she was done.
She said she was done. But she's been saying that for 14 years, and that's where we're at. So they go on a date. Pause for a second.
That doctor said, y'all been going on in a circle, but maybe Alexia want to go this direction. I was like, ooh.
Whoops. Whoops. Put that in perspective. So then they go on a date. They had a nice date, nice conversation. She basically was telling him that you having a condo in downtown Atlanta ain't working for me. Which is real talk, because every time he don't come home, or I'm at the condo, or I'm here, I'm there, why you got a whole nother place?
I have no clue. Don't ask me. Keep talking.
And then he said, well, you got this friend that likes you, wants you, and just waiting for this to mess up. You need to get rid of him. And she said, nope. What's your take on that?
I wouldn't be on the show, period.
I know, but what if I had a friend that...
Huh? Nope, keep moving to the left.
Is you not even going to go with the hypothetical?
Nope.
But...
You can't have a friend that's like that they talking about and have a husband. It's not an option.
That's all you going to say about that?
We done. Move on. Why we have this conversation?
I have friends.
We're gonna keep moving. It's gonna turn to another situation in a second.
I don't have any friends that you don't have friendship with.
I disagree with that, but that's neither here nor there. Again, this can turn a whole other thing. We don't got time for all that.
You feel like I have a friend that
no,
you don't approve
no,
of?
what? Yes, but that's not like that. Again, this will go a whole other direction.
They sure will. I'm stunned. Are y'all stunned?
No, they're not.
You got a friend that I don't approve of.
Currently, I have a friend that you don't approve of.
Uh-huh.
Name
and
one.
when I think of it, I'll let you know.
Thank you. So I thought.
Anywho, so the builder-upper. Okay?
Wait, before you go there, let's talk about what the other people are going to do. They're going to be dating. Like,
I did.
So I don't think we talked about what Jessica and Eric are doing.
Both of them are going to another date. I said Jessica is going to go on another date with that guy because Eric chose to go on another date with that girl.
LaRonda is going on a date with the
seasoned guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in the same business. So she's going to go on a date with him because he's more seasoned, confident.
And she said, did she say that she's going to get to know him better?
Yeah, because
she thought he was a little reserved.
No, she didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
She said they didn't have a lot of time.
Okay.
She said he wanted to get to know and have more conversation. They were out of time.
But she, okay. You didn't hear that.
But she what?
She said they didn't have enough time, but she was like he was holding back because they didn't have enough time. That's what she said. But either way, same thing.
And Jay is not going on another date with that girl because
he was scared.
He's scared.
And then he was like, so you want me to go out and enjoy myself?
He said,
dumbass.
When is it too much? When am I going too far?
What's the limit?
What's the limit?
You need to answer
what you're supposed to answer. But you're not even asking yourself that. I was like, ooh.
He's piecework.
And even LaRonda was looking like, yeah. Because she needs to know this now before marrying this guy, before you realize that he don't trust himself, so how am I going to trust him?
Right. There's something there.
There is something there. And I don't know. Maybe a sexaholic or something. I don't know. I just labeled him.
And then
Alexia is going on another date with the guy, so she'll go on a third date with him so she can get to know him. So
the doctor asked.
Darian said, do you want to go back out with Kai?
He said, nope.
He said, I'm going to keep Pandora's box closed. Do you know about Pandora's box?
I don't know. Well, I heard something about it once or twice. The doctor said, okay, that's fine. But you've gotten this woman out here on 4 dates. You need to give her closure. So you need to meet with her and give her closure.
Now, when the doctor said this, I said, well, what if the girl don't want closure? Everybody don't want closure. Ain't that what I said?
I said, that's not going to go good.
I said, she's going to go off, y'all. Off.
Pause right there. Last season, we had the same situation, similar, where the guy kept going.
Went off.
The guy kept going off. The girl was like, you're leading me on. Like, we're having a good time. What am I supposed to do if you don't pick me and you go back to your woman?
They were texting and carrying on.
Right. Go ahead. I know you're waiting for it.
Y'all. When I tell you I wasn't ready, so they did a preview for next week. He's sitting down and he waiting for her to come in. He was like, this ain't gonna go well. I already know she gonna flip. So she sits down and she said, so what am I supposed to do?
Take one for the team.
Take one for the team. And so she said, you ain't say this when you slept with me. What? Who said you supposed to be out here sleeping with folks? You went to the condo? The condo? What?
Here's the thing, though.
What? He might as well stay with Kai.
Here's the thing about the situation. You remember a couple of episodes back, she was in the bathroom in her sweatpants. Alexia was, and he came in the room and said, we have an issue. We're not having sex. And then she said, well, we're not having sex because she basically don't trust him because she thinks he's out there doing stuff.
Clearly he is.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So she had a mistrust because of the condo and the missed times and he missing in action type stuff. So she wouldn't have sex with him on that, or basically said she wasn't having sex.
But she did after they had their date. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm rushing him. I apologize. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that they went out and they had the date, and then afterwards he made a point to make a point to say they had a good time after the date. To me, which implied they had sex. So, what in my theory, which we don't know, I think next week we reveal that when he was not having sex with his girlfriend, this girl that he was very attracted to from day one, they had a little more interaction.
A little. They went all the way.
How did we know that? They could have a prayer visual or something.
Called sex?
I don't know what to call it.
She said you didn't say that when you had sex with me.
I don't think she said that.
Run the tape back.
I don't recall. Next.
Don't play with me. Don't play.
It's going to be interesting show. Next week.
When I tell you, she gonna be done when she find out. Now, are they gonna wait and tell her in reunion?
Baby, we gotta do that.
Are they gonna wait and tell her on the reunion?
Baby. Don't need to do that right now.
Are they gonna wait and tell her on the reunion? Or are they gonna tell her?
We'll have to wait and see.
Uh-oh. Anyway, so I was flabbergasted, y'all. I'm just not even gonna lie to you. I was like, so we throwing stuff. Ben went in the hid in the bathroom. Why he hiding?
Because it's gonna be good.
It's going down. If Alexia don't throw something at that man, I choose violence.
Oh, it's gonna be bad
for her. On her behalf, let's ride out. Let's ride out and get Darian. Because not only do you cheat on me in private, but you gonna go on this show and make a donkey out of me?
That was the whole thing. She didn't want to be made a fool out of, but she may have been made a fool out of for 14 years.
But now you're doing it on national TV. On the own network, too?
It has to be more to it, but we're going to figure it out.
Are we?
I don't know. We'll see. That's why they got you. They reeled you in, didn't they?
I'm sold. Guess where I'll be on next Friday?
No, you won't.
On vacation.
Watching live next week.
Watching live like this.
Why can't we do it on the regular television down there?
Because if they ain't got the own network, I'll be on my own watching it. Because I'm going to figure out, Darian, whether you slept with this girl for real. Maybe she just said it for shock value. But his facial expression back.
I'm hot. I don't want to be a part of this. I want out.
You want out?
I want out.
Why? Don't be out.
Move it on.
No. You can't be out.
Time is ticking.
Time keeps on ticking.
We got something to talk about still.
What we got to talk about? Go ahead.
You didn't have a whole list of things? If you stop pulling up stuff you're not supposed to be pulling up.
That was the last one I had.
That was not the last one.
Look, you see it's blank. Oh, so you were supposed to go on to talk about the aha moments from Dr.
I did.
There was some other gems
I don't remember all of them. I can't remember all of them. You can watch the show for yourself, hell.
Oh.
I called somebody out their name yesterday. Who would I call out their name yesterday? And I was like, I'm going to curse them all. I don't remember. You
cursed so much. Mom, you didn't whoop him enough as a child. Somebody has a birthday coming up.
Shot.
All right, number 43. 43 challenge starts tomorrow at midnight. We're going to see if he can make it. Are you keeping tabs? You writing down?
I will, yeah, sure.
Right, starting tomorrow, 43 shots. He has 31 days to get 43 shots. Drinks, I'm sorry.
Drinks.
Should have just did shots, but okay.
Drinks.
You want the whole shebang.
Boom.
Like red cups or bigger cups?
Tuesday night, me and my wife are going to go to Side Pockets. They got a drink special at Side Pockets.
I'll be making potato salad on Tuesday.
You can't. We're going to Side Pockets.
Side Pockets.
Start my brother's birthday off right. Start vacation off right.
I was about to say your brother's birthday is not
I didn't say my brother.
Tuesday.
I said start my birthday off right.
Oh, I thought you said your
vacation.
brother.
Do you have alcohol? You taking medications? Yeah, you are. You can have a drink, can't you? Because when I went out with my friends, I had a drink. They had this $2 special, and this man brought me this drink. I thought it was gonna be a little shot. It was a drink.
They can't see that. They only can see your first.
It don't make a difference. So I want to go back and have me another drink.
Okay.
My brother already said he can give me a gift. For my get together, he gonna give me a drink. He'll send me some money for a drink. So I'm already there. Boom.
If you want to go out with us, send us a message, and I will let you know where Ben's birthday dinner shindig will be for his birthday weekend. Because y'all know I told y'all he was planning his own birthday weekend, despite what I was already in the midst of doing. All of that broke up because he was planning his own weekend. He said, we're going to do dinner on Friday, we're going to do Chiefs on Saturday, and TK Kirkland on Sunday. Guess what? All of that fell through because TK Kirkland moved his show to October. So you know what my husband said? It's back on you. Every year, y'all, he has these big elaborate plans, and then he sends them back to me within a week or two and be like, you don't never do nothing for my birthday. Then he sends me a message saying, I need a birthday outfit. As if I hadn't already been on it. So what you got planned for my birthday since I got your birthday planned?
That's your birthday all planned out.
Go ahead, tell the people.
Hiring the chef.
You're hiring the chef.
Mm-hmm.
Where he gonna cook at? In the kitchen right there?
He'll be naked with this apron on.
Sounds like you cooking. And
Ass everywhere. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
that don't sound sanitary, and I hope you ain't frying bacon. Because it's going to pop, and you're going to have an old issue. I ain't going to the hospital. So, that's on that. We never solidified anniversary last week.
We did have 2 meetings, though. We had a fantasy football meeting.
Mm-hmm. Which I won number 1 draft pick, y'all. My baby picked my name. I said, look at God. Now, folks like Duran gonna hate and be like, oh, y'all don't pick me last. He wasn't last. He was second to last. And I appreciate my baby for picking him second last. She could just went ahead and did last, but still.
If anybody wants to play fantasy football,
y'all got about 24 hours.
Yeah, a little longer than that. You need to have your information to me before August 20th.
And your money.
And your money.
How about that? Get your money up. Who went in the league this year? You be second.
Which I will tell you when I come up with the money, the payout, it's pretty good.
That's not what we're talking about.
So I have to tell you. I didn't tell you right now.
I think that Ben cheats because we get rings in fantasy football and they're not my size.
Well, here's the thing. If you were to win this year, I will switch up and make sure that the rings are your size. We'll go to a different company.
I'm gonna win. It's in my. I feel it in my shanana.
Go up.
Thanks. It was something that I was just. Oh, I mean to tell y'all. I think I'm going to be a dream interpreter. That's my next side gig. Is to be a dream interpreter. I think I'm going to interpret some dreams, and I'm gonna tell you all about it next week. Maybe not next week. Maybe the week after. Next week we will be live from the road or from vacay. We'll still do our video. I think.
Maybe you 2. Maybe one on the road and then one as we sit down and look at people.
See, y'all might have a little bonus. We done did like 30-something videos.
Too much, probably. Oversaturated the industry.
I don't think so. 30-something videos. So I think by 50th video, we're going to give y'all something special. So keep tuned. Stay tuned. Keep tuned. Keep watching. Stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Special guests coming next video. Ride true inside.
Oh, I was stuck.
Just say we. Never mind. Get my little thing ready.
First of all, he can't just spring stuff on me because
you just
my
sit on the road and use it.
My face. I don't have a mask on, so y'all get to see what my facial.
Wear your mask.
Is.
Get vaccine.
Vaccinated? Yes.
I said get vaccine.
Or get the vaccine. Or get
it's
vaccinated.
Like kind of like get milk. Be square.
If you haven't got vaccinated, we encourage you to do so.
Stop the spread.
There is COVID-19 outside, and then there's a COVID-19 Delta outside. Just don't get it. We done already been there, done that, but don't do it. Don't keep spreading it.
You read something earlier that said wearing a mask is bad, but
oh, I can pull it up. Hold, please.
It'll take forever now.
No, it's not.
16 minutes.
No, it's not, because I know who said it. Boom. Oh. First of all, she posts too much. It says, things more uncomfortable than wearing a mask. Y'all ready? Gasping for air, coughing up blood, permanent lung damage, a ventilator, a medical bill debt, burying someone you love, harming a stranger, dying prematurely. Grow up, be decent, and wear your mask. That's real talk. Wear your mask. Wear your mask.
I need Amazon to ring my doorbell and bring me my new mask.
Not your doorbell.
Yeah. Who's at your door?
They don't ring the door. They just drop the package. Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not good at these impromptu.
Let's wrap it up.
Impromptu dad jokes that you got. I ain't got that. Anyway, so I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you next week, and we'll have a little bonus for you as well. I'm excited that in 4 days, you see this? I will be in a pool for the first time in 2 years. A pool, y'all. It's hot outside. I'll be cool. I'm excited. Even my baby's excited about getting in the pool, and she don't do water. Are you excited about being in the pool?
Yeah.
Or are you excited about being with me on vacation?
Oh, you on vacation and y'all get mini swimsuits.
My mini swimsuits? Wait.
How many you got? 4?
Oh, I thought you meant like mini, like
no.
They were small. I was like, first of all, I get my size. Excuse you. Yes, I have 3. I have almost a look a day. I think that's the last thing we're going to do before we drive home. I'm going to get in the pool. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful, blessed weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Be squared.